Alright, well, it's morning of day 4, so I've still got to figure out how to get out of here because the trail's dead. Probably what I'm going to do is hike out towards 30 Mile Camp today. I think that's the best bet, and considering the distance between here and 30 Mile Camp, I'll probably end up camping near the spot where on day 1 I went north, or no, that would be went west, I think, when I went towards the window and all that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll camp there, and then I'll have probably a fairly easy 3 to 4 mile hike out, because I think I'm about 14-15 miles from where my car's parked at 30 Mile Camp. It's beautiful out here for sure. Wind wasn't bad. It's a little cool this morning because of the wind, but beyond that, it's pretty nice. I always like to do the important chores the night before I get up, primarily because I want to make sure they're done. That way, when I get up in the morning, I don't have to do as much, even though it takes me forever to get stuff done. But yeah, that's my bear hang. You can see what a ways up. If I'm underneath it, it's probably a good 3 feet up. There it is. There, you can see it. Yeah, it's a good 3 feet up. Lucky on that tree. And I always get water the night before. That way, when I get up and I use cooking water and drinking water, I'll be able to fill back up, and I'll be able to hit the trail with a full amount of water. Walking across the field here because there's literally no trail to follow. Like I said, last night I looked over there and it dies in there, so I don't know where it goes. But here's where we go, into the woods, and see if I can find the trail in here. According to the map, it should be in here, not too far, so I'm hoping I'll walk right up to it. We finally made it on trail. I bushwhacked for nearly an hour. The map I'm using, the Nat Geo map, it is incorrect, and the guy I got directions from was incorrect. When I came in last night off of the Pine Creek Trail, you could see where it kind of went around. And I didn't know if that was for people who were camping, because there is no sign for the Sierra Trail. There just isn't. And when I talked to the guys, like, oh yeah, it goes backwards up that hill, works its way around into the woods, stays up kind of high. His directions, when you look at the map, kind of matches that a little bit. So it made sense at the time. I checked out the trail last night, dead end into a horse camp. So yeah, I knew that couldn't be right. So I decided to obviously bushwhack a little bit, thinking if the map is correct, which it was not, it shows it looping back. It does not loop back at all. What it actually does, it makes like a little slight curve, but it follows the inside of the contour, the lower portion. So, that being said, I lost an hour, exactly an hour, trying to find a frickin' trail, when probably should have just came down, ignored the map, ignored the guy, and started from the point where I knew I was last. See, sometimes you can talk to people, they know exactly where they're at and where to go. And some people, they can't give directions for shit. is what they call the old ranger camp. All that's left is a fence and the entrance. Looks like it was mostly for horses. So we get a little bit close up here. You can see it. Pretty cool. At least we know where we're at. I'm guessing that is Granite Peak then, based on the map. Yeah, this trail is pretty exposed, so it's pretty hot. This is the way to Divide Lakes, which is originally where I wanted to camp last night, but that didn't work out. Pine Creek is what I'm on. Or Pine River rather, Pine River Trail, not Pine Creek. In Divide Lakes. So I guess if you're coming this way, you see that, you know, going this way, we'll take you to Divide Lakes. If you're coming from this way, which is the way we came, hey, you're still on the same trail. I don't get that. Personally, I think that that should be here, going that way, and this should be over there. I don't get how they do things. Okay, well, I've got it on both sides. At least that makes sense. Yeah, there's the window. So I could have just came right here and you'd see it. Well, this is Camp 4 and morning 5. So this is the hike out, and I think got about 4.8 miles to go, so not very far, which is good. Actually got the best sleep I ever had at this camp, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, the trail is just right over there, like 15 feet away. So yeah, super good sleep. A little slanty, but I mean, great sleep. That's all that matters. And I've had a full moon the last couple of nights. I mean, that's a full moon. I thought it was a full moon last night. No, that's totally full. So all I have to do is break down the tent. I've got all the gear inside, and it is not wet. Past couple of nights, past couple of nights, that tent has been soaking wet from condensation. Nothing in here. It is bone dry. So I don't know if it's because we're lower elevation, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it's nice not to have to wipe down the tent and everything. So that's a good deal. Alright, let's see if we got any company last night, which I don't think we did. Kind of like this spot. I mean, it is right off the path, so I saw a couple people when I was setting up. Yep, there it is. Nothing super fancy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gotta work on my slope hands, huh? But look at these dates. That was 8/1 of 67. So in 1967, people were starting to destroy nature by carving the date that they were over here. Here's another one. 72, 74, I think that's 77. Became, I don't know, if they were made an anniversary, maybe you didn't, I don't know. All those different dates of people marking up trees. It's sad, actually.